Do you want to be the kind of leader who is celebrated today? Everybody applaud you, everybody look up to you. But after a while, everything fades. Nobody remember you. Nobody remember what you've built. Everything is forgotten. Everything is dead. Or you want to be the kind of leader that after a decade, everyone still remembers you. They still reference your thoughts, your work, your impact is still visible and felt, and you are still leading. Sustainable leadership is not about working less. It's about building the right system that will keep you going so you don't consume yourself in the process. Today, we're going to look at sustainable leadership. So, follow me to the end of this episode because I have something for you that will really change the way you lead. Let's get into today's episode.
The Fulfillment OB Podcast.
We're going to go straight into what we have for today so you can lead better. You can build system to support you long term so your impact will never fade. Let's start with the leadership pillar in the Fulfill Leadership method. Leadership is important, but what is more important is the ability to build other leaders, to raise people who will make decisions as if they were in your shoes. Think about it. If you have a high-stake event, two high-stake events, and you need to attend them both, what do? You have to delegate. You have to send a representative. If you have not built good leadership structures for the people you lead, if you have not helped train leaders, you will have nobody to represent you. You will be scared to send a representative because you know they might cause a mess. If you still have that fear, if you ask yourself this question, do I have someone who can represent me, who knows how I think, how I process information, and how I make decisions? Do I have someone like that? If the answer is no, then you are not a great leader. A time will come where you need a representative, and if you have nobody to represent you, your leadership will fail eventually. Great leaders understand that having great leaders around them, training and nurturing great leaders is as important as building a great vision. The next thing is feedback. Feedback is important because it allows you to see how your leadership affects people, what it does to your team, how it sets the pace to visualize or simulate the outcome you want. Feedback are difficult to take because they affect your insecurities. I saw a post on Substack when I was browsing through notes, and someone said that I asked my team for a honest feedback and I didn't get myself for a week because it was brutal. Feedback are like that. You need to build a structure that will help you gain honest feedback, that will make it easy for people to tell you the truth. Most times as leaders, the information you receive is already filtered. People are scared to tell you the truth as it is. But if you are a good leader, if you have built the right leadership structure where everyone feels safe and feels seen, it will be easy for you to collect honest feedback. And honest feedback will influence the kind of decisions you make because you know how it lands. The third is learning. Great leaders never stop learning. But this word have been thrown around. It is beginning to mean something else. Learning is not just consumption. Assimilating information continuously, listening to podcasts, reading books. Those things are great. They are beautiful. They are wonderful. True learning is the ability to extract information from data, to audit your leadership, audit your decisions, audit your position, know exactly what is wrong, and pivot, make the right decision moving forward. But a lot of people, a lot of leaders are finding it very difficult to implement simple learning strategy in their leadership team. So they believe learning is just all about consuming information, but it is actually how you are able to process data, extract information from data, and make informed decision based on data. These three things on the fulfill leadership method are the things that sustain leaders and keep them going even in the long run. So I told you I have something for you at the end of this episode. I've put together what I call the Fulfill Executive Skill Assessment, 35 question framework to help diagnose where your leadership is failing, which can be completed under 5 minutes. After you complete it, you'll be given a score and you'll be given insights on your leadership strategy, what you need to change, what is working for you, and what you should do moving forward. It is completely free. Check the link in the description to get access to it. If you believe this episode has been helpful, please share it with a founder, a visionary, a leader, or someone who you respect. If this episode has stood out for you, share it, subscribe, and favorite this episode so you can always come back to it to extract the lessons. If you want to get daily episode drops in your inbox, please subscribe to the newsletter on Substack. You will also get weekly access to the case study where we go deep into organizations that have failed or succeeded, extract the leadership information so you can apply them to your team. We do 2 to 3 deep dives every month across the 7 pillars of the Fulfill Leadership Method. So check us out on Patreon to get access to the deep dive. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I'll see you in the next episode.